this is the Umbreon AK-47 here with another Wi-Fi battle. This is against the Honor Badger. Yeah, this is my, it used to be known as Gore, but this is the Honor Badger. This was during one of my streams. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the match. It's a pretty epic one. So yeah, I started off with my Pilot Toad. So he goes for the close combat. I'm like, okay, I see that. I hit him with the Scald, do some decent damage. I'm okay with it. Then I go into my Scyther, who I know can take the close combat easy, and then get ready to set up. So yeah, I took the close combat like a boss, and then he is forced to switch out because I know that thing is scarred. So now I go for the Swords Dance, I believe, with my Scyther, after he gets the Intimidate, which really hurt me. But after the Swords Dance, it's okay. I'm at +1 now. So anyway, I hit him with the Aerial Ace, and I do a really good chunk, a little bit over half. He hits with the D-Claw, does relatively not. Whoa. Just kidding, guys. I actually did a really good chunk as well. But I finished off with the Aerial Ace, and I saw the end of the life orb, get a crit, didn't matter, Mence is dead. So that's one major Pokemon on this team out of my way, and that is one step closer to winning this match. So, Scyther now goes for the Roost. His Gliscor is in. He hits the Acrobatics. I know I can take the first one, especially if he has the Flying Gem. I see he has the Poison or Toxic Orb, so I'm like, okay, I don't have much to fear from this thing, unless he has the Fling set. So I go into Drapion just in case he tries to fling me the Toxic Orb, and I'm like, okay. So I see that he's not going to do that. I go into Latias, not Latios, Latias, because I predict the Earthquake like a boss. Then he goes for the Protect right when I go for my Surf, trying to get the easy KO. So he is also running a pretty good Gliscor there that's pretty effective. So now he goes into his Milotic. I hit it with the Surf. I get a critical hit right here, does a nice bit of damage, and I'm thinking, okay, what can I do to this guy? He switches out. I think he knows he has the T-Bolt, and he makes a perfect prediction, goes to the Gliscor. Unfortunately for him, I still can go back to my Surf, and I KO the Gliscor with the Rain Boost and Life Orb. So Gliscor is out of here. This match is looking great, but I'm telling you, there are some twists in it. So now he goes into Primeape. I switch out, go into my Drapion. I know I can take this Ice Punch that he's about to dish out, no problem. I take it like a boss, and I'm ready to set up again and get it back in the match. So now he switches out, he goes to his Scrafty. I go for the Swords Dance. I'm thinking, okay, Scrafty, I can take this guy out easy. So, it's looking great right now. My Pokemon are in tip-top shape. I hit him with the Poison Jab, and I get the Poison. It's looking great. He goes for the Bulk Up. I'm like, okay, but as long as he had Toxic damage, I'm going to be okay with Drapion. So, it's looking great. I think I got him. But then he gets the Lucky Shed Skin there, and I really need that Toxic damage in order to take him out next turn. Anyway, I go for another Swords Dance because I know he's going to bulk up again. So I'm just sitting here waiting for what's going to happen. He goes for the bulk up. So now I'm at a +2 advantage. And if I'm planning on finishing him with the hit. But I don't know what he has on here. I know he has the Drain Punch probably. And that is the one move I'm fearing. So I'm trying to take him out as fast as possible. Get another Toxic on him. He goes for the Drain Punch. And he gets a nice chunk out of my Drapion. Little less than half. And it's looking okay. The match is still iffy because I don't know how I'm going to beat this guy right away. So I go for another Poison Jab, hoping to finish off the Scrafty right here, but no, I don't get that luck, and he carries the Rest. So I know he's using the Rest Shed Skip set, and that is one tough Scrafty to beat once he gets that going. So it's not looking good for me. Hit him with another Poison Jab, and it's just not enough. So it's looking really bad. I don't even know how I'm going to be able to handle this situation. So I decided to keep just going for Poison Jab, just trying to damage this thing as much as possible until I finally take it out. And Scrafty is like Badger's Pokemon. I mean, this is like his man. If he had a main poke, this would be it. Like me and Umbreon, that Scrafty is his. So honestly, I can't expect any less from this thing. I keep going with Drapion. I'm trying to just freaking take this thing out, but he keeps getting Lucky Wake Up and Lucky Rest, and he gets the Shed Skin this turn. So I go for the Poison Jab. I do okay damage. He goes for another Bulk Up. I'm like, dang, I don't even know how I'm going to touch this guy anymore. So I am in a bad situation. There's no point in trying to save Drapion now. I just have to get whatever I can and get out. So I go for the Swords Dance. It does okay. He hits me with the Drain Punch, gets back to full health. It's not looking great at all for me, but at least I can get off one more poison jab to finish off this, hit this Scrafty before I get taken out. So he hits with the Drain Punch, finish off my Drapion, and gets a good chunk out of it, and the Prodigy is dead, unfortunately. And I missed Prodigy. Anyway, let's go. So I bring it back in Poly, hit the trick, give him my Choice Scarf, because there is no way I can be trying to mess with this Scrafty right here. So Scrafty now is forced to only use Drain Punch, and I now go to stall mode, because I still don't have anything that could take a +4 Scrafty that easily. So I go for the Sleep Powder on the Scrafty. I'm just trying to figure out a way to weaken its special attack wise. So I hit the Toxic Spikes just in case if he tries to bring in anything to help me out later, and if he tries to switch out Scrafty. I go for the Giga Drain now, just trying to weaken Scrafty here and there. He hits with the Drain Punch, does more than half, and that's scary right there. Not very effective, but it does more than half. So I hit him with another Sleep Powder, and I just want to try to get back to over half, and then try to hit him with the Leaf Storm for the KO. Oh wait, not Leaf Storm, I only have Giga Drain and Venoshock, sorry. So I keep going for the Giga Drain. He wakes up next turn, hits me with the Drain Punch, and my Roserade is out of there. So yeah, it's like Roserade wasn't even in the match except for setting up the spikes, which I think helped later. I go back into Latias, I hit the Surf. Pretty much I'm trying to PP stall Scrafty because there is nothing I can do to this guy. He hits me with the Drain Punch, does a good chunk. I'm like, oh gosh, I don't even know. So I have to go hit the Recover, and pretty much I'm just going to keep hitting Recover. He keeps going for Drain Punch. That's all it's going to be, guys. So I'm just going to let the, pretty much, yeah. So this is just going to be a boring part right here. I'm just going to say that now. But yeah, this leads up to one of the most action-packed parts of the match. So yeah, he just keeps going for the Drain Punch, and I keep going for the Recover. I'm just trying to figure out what I can do here to stall him out, because there's no way I can be touching that Scrafty in a match like this. So his Scrafty is just tearing it up right now. I finally hit the Surf. Scrafty goes for another Drain Punch. I know I can live one, so I'm not really fearing it. Gets a little HP back. I go for the Recover again, and then I pretty much go back to the stalling mode because this is not something that I can just... Honestly, this Scrafty is a monster. And I was actually lucky I managed to take out all of its Drain Punches early, because if that thing came back later in the match, I would have been done for. So he hits another Drain Punch, and yeah, I think he's about out. So I go for another Recover, and his Scrafty will now hit me with one more Drain Punch, I think. I think this is where the match changes a bit, or not, because he still hasn't switched out. He'll switch out when he runs out of Drain Punches. Wow, this is a really boring part, isn't it? I should really sped this up. Oh well. So guys, check out Honor Badger. His channel is in the description. And here it goes. Okay, so he switches out, goes into Primate. I hit the Recover. I know he's gonna go for the Ice Punch here, and I believe I switch because I know he's going to go for it, and I go into my Scyther, not caring what happens to him. So he goes for the U-turn, an even better move, in my opinion, I guess. He switches to his Milotic, but I'm not fearing the thing that much. So now I go for the Roost with Scyther, just to see what this Milotic can do, see how much damage it can cause me. He hits me with the Ice Beam, and does okay. So I think I stall out the Milotic. No, I go for the Swords Dance, hoping for the setup. His Milotic goes for the Recover, and I'm pretty much at a place where I gotta finish this off, or that thing is going to come back and hurt me. So I go for the Bug Bite, hit the Milotic, KO it, and it's looking great. Death Scythe is in this match, and he's getting ready to try to finish it. But his Primate carries the Stone Edge, takes out my Scyther, and it's a double down. So yeah, it is getting pretty crazy up in here. So I go into my Galvantula now, while he goes into his Scrappy. He is now forced to use just Crunch. So I go for the Thunder, especially since I'm in rain, never misses. But it's still not enough to even get over half. I mean, wasn't suspecting the one-hit KO, but just, and then I lose my Toxic, the poison damage. So yeah, that's another painful thing right there. So he hits me with another Crunch, and Galvantula is down for the count. So now I go into my Latias, and I hit him with the Surf, KO the Scrappy, and I am down to my last Pokemon as well. So now he sends in his Zoroark. I'm thinking, gosh, this thing's got me. So I hit the Surf, and luckily he does not carry the Focus Sash, and I win the game. So good game, Honor Badger. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Also, here's his intro that I just made him. Hope you guys also like that. And yeah, you guys know the rest. Comment, rate, subscribe, enjoy. I'll talk to you guys later. I'm Beyond AK-47 out.
「